Right, I'm going to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It depends on where you're at around the world. And today, as I talk about numerology, I did talk about 1 through 4. And right now, I'm going to talk about 5. Today is number 5. We're going to see what number 5, what the Bible has to say about 5, which is what God created on the 5th day. And we're going to use Genesis 1 during creation time. And, and I'm going to go to numerology. Like I said, that's where I get certain information. We're at numerology.com. And there's other different places. And I'm trying to relate those, see how, the Bible and people out there kind of, when you take that number and see if it really fit as a personality, you know what I'm saying? Because all of us, we have a number, and it tells a lot about who you are through the number that you have, Yeah, we all not the same. You could be this a 5 and a different 5. You know what I'm saying? They will have some similarities. They're not the same, but you'll see like, okay, this is not see why this person moved this way, moved that way. Anyway, so I'm gonna go check out numerology.com, take a few notes. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just scan through this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it says that a key characteristic of the number 5 is curiosity and the need for a variety of exciting experiences in order to feel fulfilled. It craves freedom and adventure and isn't afraid to let the wind carry it where it may go. It's almost like, from just reading that, it's more like a person that just go with the flow, let the wind drive you, just like the wind in a piece of paper, like go with the flow. I'm going with what make me feel good, the flow of things. They like to have, adventurous type of people, you know what I'm saying? You could see they're more like into nature, you know what I'm saying? They just want to explore. They craves, the word craves freedom, meaning like they want to be free. The only thing that's free in this, like really free in this earth, is really birds, animals. You know what I'm saying? How they free. Like birds don't have to do anything much but to look for food and carry on. Go it jump from one tree to another tree, or go from places to places. This is what freedom is. Over here, as people, we not free really, because why? You stuck in one spot. You working. You have a job. You work. You stuck. You not you. Even though you with your family, you can't just bounce on them. You engage for it. You know what I'm saying? You doing stuff to help your family. If you decide to bounce, you can't. You're not in that type of slave. Freedom. Slave. But you're a slave to your family. You're not gonna leave them, even though you might want to go places. You want to go do this, go that. Now you gotta think back. Anyway, let's go back to 5 now. Let's stay on 5. So number 5 is about getting out there and experimenting. That's what they love. They like to be out there, see what it's like over here, what it's like over there. Okay, I don't feel this, so I keep moving. They keep moving. They go with the flow. If the flow's not right, they're not gonna be there. The number 5 is the master of change. So that's a powerful word right there. They are masters of change. So basically, they love to have, if they're doing the same thing every day, that 9 to 5, I think they'd be miserable people. They're not happy. That 9 to 5, keep doing the same thing over and over for years. No, I could see that's not them. They're able to go with the flow and adapt itself to thrive in different environment. different environments. So they like to move around. They can't stay. They're more like the one you see more in the cruise ship. You know what I'm saying? When people traveling on the plane, going here and there, more like it's a five. They love to travel in social situation. The only thing the number five is truly attached to is being unattached. So basically, number five people, once you know them, they're not attached to people. It'd be hard for number five to settle down in a marriage. I'm not saying they're not, but it'd be hard. Probably the divorce rate might be higher. I didn't do that. I didn't do the research, but that's from what I'm hearing about number five now. They're more likely would be the divorcees. Like they just, oh man, I can't take this. I'm out. I want my freedom. So be careful if you're gonna love a number five, thinking this is gonna be. You better be a number five yourself. You're both flowing with the wind because they don't want to settle down like that. This number does not stick with any one idea, so they got many ideas in their mind. Job, you see, like work. They might come here work here 6 months, like damn, I'm dead after this month. I'm out. this job is can't take it no more. Relationship, you see, this is what they're like. They can't even stay in one relationship. So number five gotta have multiple. If it's a man, multiple wives, maybe to hold them down, control them more, or he's just gonna jump from one woman to another woman to another woman, and that's not even good. Imagine I have five women and in the same. Let's say you got a big piece of land, build five houses. He went from one day to the next day. He chill there. He can't just stay in one house. He can't be in one spot. You gotta keep moving. If you wanna have fun in life, find a number five to travel with. They might even lose you when they're traveling. They might bounce on you too, but yeah, they're more likely somebody you want to travel with, but don't expect them to like maybe come back with you after traveling. They might want to decide to go somewhere else while they're there. So you more likely gotta be type of independent type of person who's just not gonna get pissed off. Oh, you want to travel? Okay, I'm out. I'm going back because I gotta go to work. Anyway, okay. The number five does not stick with any one idea, job, relationship, or situation long. So being flexible is vital. Okay, it's detached emotion, allowing more freedom and movement. So they're not attached. They don't have feelings like that. For them to feel, oh, I'm with you. Why you just bound? Why you left? We chilling, we whatever, and then they might bounce on you. You might be in a relationship with them, and they just say, you know what, I gotta go. I can't be here no more. You're bored. You better bring some exciting thing to this relationship. Keep making them feel there's some excitement going. They get bored easy. Okay, whether something changes by choice or by chance, this number can easily shift gears in direct, basically direction, its attention and energy toward the new circumstances. So they could jump from one situation to another situation, like it just didn't. The first didn't work, so second or third. They're not gonna be like, let's make it work. How women be like, oh, let's make that relationship where we could try and make it work. Nah, man, it's not working for them. Like, they gotta go. Move on. Find another man. Okay, I'll get three words for number five now. They're not committed, they're not reliable, they're directionless. So they have no direction. So basically, they can't just say they're going north. They might be, if the wind bring them south, that's where they're going. They're not gonna be like, oh, I gotta go north, get to north. Nah, it's where the wind pushed them to. Oh, while I'm going north, oh man, I see something going on the west. I'm going to the west. So that's how they are. focus like that. So now we're gonna see what uh, what really like what the Bible really say about number five. Let's just say like that. And from 1 to 4, I usually 1 to 5. I see a good correlation with how the numbers goes with the Bible and numerology or whatever that's out there, and it's deep. So since I kind of explained to you about number five, according to numerology, now we're gonna see what God did on the fifth day. That you might trying to link it up together and be like, oh, now I understand why these five people are this way. Is because what happened on the fifth day. And today, uh, if I have to do a number five, I'm not gonna break down number five like someone who was born on number five. If you want to know if you're a number five, you're just gonna have to calculate your dates of birth, and then you know what I'm saying, and then you just add everything up from the month to the day you were born into the year. Just add them like straight up addition, and then the total, whatever you got. If it's two numbers at the end, you simplify it. Let's say it's a 23 at the end. You simplify it. 2 plus 3 is give you 5. So now you know you're a 5. And you just gotta relate like that. And let's see. We go to Genesis 1 verse 20. And God said, let the water teem, is T-E-E-M, T-E-E-M. Teem, this seeming, fill up, like full of, a lot, with living creatures. So the water has a lot of, let's say God said let the water have a lot of living creatures. Okay, so we could look at, he didn't specifically say what kind of water. So we know we got the ocean, we got the lakes, we got the river. So he was just saying the water. And then he went and say, let birds fly above the earth across the vault of the sky. So now, God said, okay, we created birds. They just didn't fly in the sky. So God created the great creatures of the sea and every living thing with which the water teemed and have moved about in it. So basically God, all these living creatures we see that's in the oceans, God made all that, the whale, the shark, all these creatures that's in there. According to their kinds. So basically when God made the whales, he made a bunch of whales, male, female, a bunch of them. And in every winged bird according to its kind. So we got the eagle, that's that's the one that fly the highest of all birds. So God said that we're gonna make a bunch of eagles. And all these regular birds that's there too, he makes a bunch. He didn't just make one or two. He didn't just make two like when he made the man in the garden. Even though there was, it's a long story, but my Knob will break it down. Even if you know Knob, he'll break it down to you more. Okay, and God saw that was good. So when God made all these creatures, he made a bunch of them, and he was like, yo, that was good stuff. Yeah, I made all these different kind of birds, all these different kind of creatures that's in the waters and stuff, and a lot of them, that was good too. So now God blessed them and said, okay, God blessed them. You see, it's good to bless people. You know what I'm saying? God said, let me bless these animals. You know, be fruitful and increase in numbers. That's the blessing. You know, be fruitful. Like, you know what I'm saying? We need to bless people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, going outside of this a little bit. You know, when somebody's doing good, you know, you say better stuff. You know, I hope you got more. If you got 1 million, I hope you get 2 million. If you got 2 million, I want you to be blessed. I want you to have more. That's the blessing. You know what I'm saying? You need to start blessing. So God said that be fruitful and increase in numbers and fill the water in the seas. Okay? And let the birds increase on the earth. And there was evening, there was morning. That's the 5th day, not number 5 day. So God blessed the animals, you know, the creatures on earth, the birds, the creatures that's live in the water. God bless them. So now, how are we going to relate number 5 that I talk about numerology number 5 and numerology.com? You see, like those people, if you understand what I was saying, is like animals. They almost like at the animal vibe, the animal spirit, because animals almost like don't probably go with the flow. You know, they don't want that. Can you do 9 to 5? You know what I'm saying? Like they can't. Like animal would not. We see how human beings we stake in the house. Animals just fly a bird. Like this kid just born. You know, a bird just have kids and little birds, whatever. When they know that bird, you know, those little birds are old enough, the mom, pop, they're gone. They don't stick together like that. So that's number 5. It's an animal spirit they got. They're not the type of people that, you know, family people. Like number 2 is a family person. You know, like the woman. If you're number 2, you're more like be a family person. And if you're 1, you're more likely to be a family person too. You know what I'm saying? And number 4, of course, and they all got their own problem. But number 5, it's just harder for them to be a family. They'll be more like to get divorced. They will get married, but they'll divorce. You know, at least most of them will. Yeah. Anyway, this is what I had to say about number 5, and I'm trying to jump to number 6. I'm trying to do 1 video a week. Hopefully down the line, I can maybe do more throughout, you know, at least 3 a week or something. And once I break down, because the numbers is like 1 through 7 in the Bible, and when you go to numerology out there, it's like 1 through 9. So once I'm done with number 7, this is when 8 and 9 I must start, you know, saying, find things that can relate more to the number 8 and number 9, according to according to nature. And one thing I have to say about number 5 too, it's like 5 senses. You know what I'm saying? Like there's something about the number 5. They got the 5 senses, and look at your fingers, 5 on each side. So they're always not complete. You know what I'm saying? You got 5 toes on each side. So that's the norm. So 5 is not complete. It's half of 10. You know, 1/2. Like, you know, when you do half. You know what I'm saying? Half is just not a completion of anything. So we have to understand this is why they're missing something in life. They're missing the attachment, that emotion that you're supposed to have as a human being. They're missing that, and that's the way they are. And number 5, like I know 1 or 2, and at least the one that I know, like they could be good business people. They know how to make money. I'll tell you that because they have no emotion. They're like, for example, if they own a house, you owe them rent, you get kicked out quick. There's no emotion in this thing. Like when it's another number, let's say number one, they might feel bad for you. So you got a family with kids. They would not. Oh, okay. How many days you need? Extra days you need so you could pay me. So they'll negotiate with you. But number five, be like, get out. You just violated me right now by not paying me my money. No emotions. Oh, now because even kids, they'll kick all your stuff out and the kids on the street. So, and number five is deep. Anyway, it was nice talking to you guys, and I'll see you in the next video, number 6. You know what I'm saying? So, peace out.